Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks very much for joining me again for the video. This is all about #SewAprilBlouse24. This is a fabulous challenge being run on Instagram by the lovely Gabrielle from the Cloth Edit and also the lovely Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl. Basically, you sew a blouse in April and post it to Instagram. So you can post it any day in April. You don't have to wait until the end of the month. Be sure to use the #SewAprilBlouse24 and be sure to tag in Gabrielle and Ruan, and you could be in line to win some fabulous prizes. So you can enter more than once, and also this challenge is open worldwide, which is really great. So a huge thank you to both those ladies for setting up this challenge and keeping it going. I know there's a huge amount of work that's going on behind the scenes, so thank you so much. I'm really excited about being involved this year. I haven't done this challenge before, but I'm really excited now to share with you some inspiration in some blouses that I've made previously, and also I'll share with you the pattern and the fabric that I would like to make up for this challenge as well. So without further ado, I will get started and I'll show you my first one here. So basically a blouse, I know that Gabrielle and Ruan have mentioned on their vlogs. I would encourage you to go look at them, basically what constitutes a blouse and how it differentiates from a shirt. There's things like, you know, does it button all the way up? Is it in a woven fabric? Is it quite loose and flowy and kind of lots of little details? So hopefully this will give you an idea of the kind of thing that that would be eligible for this challenge. So I'll start with what I'm wearing. This is the Nocturne top, and this is from Sew Liberated. This is actually part of a pajama set, and you get the top and a pair of pajama bottoms. However, they have styled it as a top, so I wear it as a top and I absolutely love it. It's in this beautiful art gallery rayon fabric that I got from Transform Fabrics. So it's a beautiful light flowy top. I absolutely love it, and this fabric is just gorgeous. It's got a little V detail here. Of course, you can leave that out if you like. Lovely set in shoulders, and then it's lined on the front and back, and I do the burrito method to give it a really nice finish. And then it's got some gathering across the top here, and then it's got some gathering at the back, but I absolutely love it. It's a really easy garment to wear and to make. It's very straightforward, and it's just really pretty. I love it. One thing I would mention is that I definitely need to size down. I think my measurements put me, I think, in about a size 10 grading to a 12, and this is actually a size 6. So just take a look at the finished garment measurements, because I did feel it came out quite big. But yes, a lovely blouse, and I think it's really pretty and looks nice with a nice pair of jeans. So yeah, I would encourage you to take a look at that pattern, and if it can double as a pajama, then win-win. The next one I wanted to talk to you about is my beloved Fringe Dress. So this is the dress that I wore to Stitch Festival, and it has very special memories, and I absolutely love it. So I've made the dress, but this also comes as a top. So you just basically crop it off and it becomes a little peplum top, and I think this would look really pretty as a little blouse. So it's in a nice little woven fabric, and I've got some beautiful buttons down the front here. It's got this beautiful detail on the sleeve here, the little tab. It's got a lovely facing, and then beautiful gathers at the waist, and I think this would make a really nice little blouse. I think this is in a quite a sturdy fabric. This is in a cotton poplin, I think. It's an Arida Hansen fabric that I got from CraftyStudio, but you can make this in a beautiful rayon, a viscose, a lovely kind of floaty fabric. I think would look absolutely beautiful. So that is the Fringe Dress, and I should mention that's by Chalk and Notch. The next one I want to talk about is the Wilder gown. So this comes as a dress, and it also comes as a top pattern, and I've made quite a few of these. For all of these, I'll pop in pictures here as well. But this is one of my versions, and if I can just get on the hanger, there we go, got on the hanger. This is the Wilder gown, and this is Friday Passion Company, and I've made a good few of these. I make them short sleeve instead of the long sleeve or 3/4 length sleeves it comes with, and I just crop it off so it's about just below my waist, and I think it's a really pretty top. It's got beautiful gathering at the neckline here, and you to do that, you use this lovely tie and gather it into the channel. It gives a beautiful detail around the neckline. It's got raglan sleeves, it's got a seam down the front, and I think it's really pretty. So I've made this one. I'll pop in a picture of another few I've made. I have also made the hack that Alice from the Polka Dot Palettes has done, where she's made it sleeveless, which is really pretty. I've made that into a dress with a lotta skirt, but I think it's a fabulous little pattern. It comes together very quickly because of the raglan sleeves, and this little channel is not difficult at all. The instructions are really great as always, and I think it would make a really pretty little blouse. So I think it's lovely to wear with jeans. I think you could tuck it into a nice skirt. I think it'd just be lovely. I got this fabric from the CraftyStudio years and years ago, but it's a lovely light flowy fabric. So yeah, Wilder gown by Friday Passion Company, or I should say Wilder blouse. The next one I want to talk to you about is, and this is, it's actually quite good actually, because this top was entirely inspired by Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl, because she made one last year and I took one look and said, oh yes, I absolutely love it, and I decided to make one myself. So this is called the Faustine blouse, and it's by Lelubi de Cadia. I'll link everything below, and it's a beautiful little, it just looks like a shell top on the front, a nice little kind of blousey top, and I made it in this beautiful light flowy fabric from Threads of Green fabric. But on the back, it's got a little cut out at the back, and then it's got all this beautiful pleat detail. It's very difficult to see in this fabric, but it's got this beautiful pleat detail which gives it a lovely swish at the back, and it's just a very, very pretty top. The only alterations I made to this was I didn't do the facing, I did a binding instead, just to give it a bit of a neater finish, because I don't really like facings, but I think as a little blouse top over jeans I think would look really, really pretty. You could wear it with a pair of smart trousers, I think would look lovely. So I love this top, so thank you Ruan for that inspiration, and I completely copied you with that one. The next one is the Farah dress. So I've made this as a dress, but it does come as a top as well. And this is again by Chuck and Notch, and hangers everywhere. And this is my version, and this is the most beautiful watercolor fabric that I got from my lovely friend Christine over at Transform Fabrics. So it's a dress, so it comes just below my knee, I think. Apologies for the sun going in and out. And it's got this lovely little detail here with the waterfall bits here, and it's lovely around the sleeve detail. And then it's got a lined yoke front and back. And here's the back, it's got some lovely gathering at the back as well. And as a blouse, I think this would look really pretty. You just crop it off. It gives the instructions in the, it gives a line in the instructions, basically where you can crop it off to become a little blouse. But I think it's beautiful the way these kind of ruffles form the sleeve. I think it's really, really pretty. The instructions on the Chuck and Nut patterns are fabulous, and this came together really, really nicely. It's got some gorgeous details around the sleeve here, around the armhole, and that's all bound on the inside. So it's really, really pretty, and I love wearing this. Can't wait to wear this again during the summer. So I'd highly recommend this. I would actually love to make this in a blouse myself as well, but I really enjoy wearing the dress. The next one I want to share with you again was a bit of a copy. So I saw Lauren from Guthrie and Ganny wear this a couple of years ago, and I thought it was the prettiest blouse. This is the Honey Blouse by Fibre Mood, and I made it in this beautiful, I think it's a viscose challis that I got from CraftyStudio. Look at the little shine on that, it's beautiful. So it's a gorgeous blouse. So I extended mine an awful lot. It does come quite cropped, but I think I added an awful lot of length just because I didn't want it too short. I also extended the sleeves because they were quite short as well. I made them full length, and instead of the little cuff detail, I made it elastic at the bottom, and it's got this beautiful tie as well. It's got a lovely collar with a little frill all around the outside. I think it does come with other variations with a frill on the placket as well. And then the back, it's got a lovely yoke, and then it's got this beautiful gathering at the back as well. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's such a pretty blouse, and I've got little glittery buttons here as well. I love wearing this. The only thing is, they ask you to interface both plackets, and then they also ask you to interface both collar pieces, and I think that's slightly too much. The collar is very, very heavy on this because it's such a light fabric. I think it weighs it down ever so slightly. I think one layer of interfacing is plenty. So just one word of warning if you are going to make this, but I would highly recommend it. I think it's an absolutely beautiful blouse, and it comes together really, really nicely, and I think the little ruffle detail on the collar is just gorgeous. And yes, it does button up all the way to the top, but I think with the extra little frills and bells and whistles, I think this could absolutely be a blouse, and it's called the Honey Blouse. So love this. So that's another little idea. The next one is a pattern that I actually did a pattern test for about 2-3 years ago now at this stage, I think. And this is by the lovely Anne-Marie from the CraftyStudio. So you know that the CraftyStudio is quite local to me here. And it's called the Clare top. And I think this would make a beautiful little entry as well. So I've made it in quite a sturdy fabric. I think this is a kind of a khaki linen, I think, but it's got a beautiful little pleat detail here in the shoulder. It's got a lovely little keyhole opening here at the back with a button. I just made a self-covered button, and it's got beautiful, I think they're called French darts, come in from the side seams here. It's absolutely lovely, and in a really nice drapey fabric, say more like this fabric, I think would be absolutely beautiful. Again, you could style it up, you could style it down, you could make it quite dressy, and you could just dress it down as well then just to wear with jeans depending on your fabric choice. But I think it's a lovely, lovely pattern, and I'll link it below as well. So yeah, this is the Clare top by CraftyStudio. Next up is another one that I've made on repeat, and this is the Rosco Blouse, and this is by True Bias. So here's one version that I made, and I've got this gorgeous fabric. There's a bit of a theme with the glitter, isn't there? I got this from Beyond the Pink Door years and years ago. I think it's a Lady McElroy fabric. This beautiful, it reminds me of kind of maybe a little Italian seascape maybe. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the little, I think the little picnic table here, I love it. This is the Rosco blouse, and it also comes with a dress pattern, and it's got this beautiful gathering all the way along the neckline. So there's no other kind of fitting, there's no darts or anything. This is where you get all the shaping from, and it is all done by bias binding, and then that becomes the tie here as well. Again, it's raglan sleeves, which makes it quite easy to fit, quite easy to sew, and then it's got a little elasticated cuff here as well, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love these, and they're very easy to wear. Again, I would just check the sizing, because I think I did have to size down a little bit on this as well. And then I've made this version, and then I've also made this more kind of autumnal version in this beautiful fabric as well, and this has the lurex glitter in it as well. So this is my other version, a slightly heavier weight fabric, but I think it's really pretty, very easy to wear, very easy to style, and I think it's a very pretty little blouse. So they are my inspirations. I hope you found one that you like, and I will let you know now what I would like to make for this challenge. So I'll pop in a picture here. This is called the Adela Blouse, and it's by CraftyStudio, and I'm going to make it in this fabulous fabric that I got at the Stitch Festival recently, and this is a Lady McElroy fabric, and it's a cotton lawn, and it's called Pantherine Quartz, I think, and it's very leopardy printy, and it's the most beautiful pinky colour and red and black splodges, and I absolutely love it. So I got the pattern printed out, everything ready to go. The only thing I'm missing are buttons, but I have ordered beautiful buttons from the lovely Becky, who's What Beck Sews here on YouTube, but she's got a lovely resin button shop called Jazz and Wow. I'll link a below, so unfortunately I don't have them to show you today, but they match perfectly because they're pink and red, and I think they'd look beautiful on this blouse. So this blouse is quite similar to the Farah dress that I showed earlier, with the kind of the ruffle down the side, except they're more kind of pronounced, and I think with the kind of the stiffness of this fabric, I think those ruffles would really be really pretty, and it's got a lovely little stand-up collar as well, so I'm hoping that'll make a lovely little April blouse. So I hope you like what I'm going to make. If you have made that pattern, please let me know down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you'd like to leave a comment down below on any of the things you've seen today, if you've got any further questions, I know that was a bit of a whistle-stop tour of all those patterns. I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. I would encourage you to check out Ruan's videos, Gabrielle's videos. They've put an awful lot of thing over on Instagram as well about the prizes and about the inspiration. I know there's an awful lot of discount codes, an awful lot of offers going on, which will really help you be involved in this challenge this year as well. There have been another few vloggers putting out videos as well, so I would encourage you to look at their fabulous ideas as well. But I hope you do enjoy this challenge. Go have a look at all the lovely blouses out there and sew yourself a lovely blouse for April. So thank you very much everybody. Happy sewing, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye for now.